What's up, everyone? It's your boy Showtime Doctor. Figured now's as good a time as any for a Simona showcase, so let's do it. Her trait, gonna start, increase her attack, defense, and attack 5, and then she gets Armor of Ice. It's 60% of her magic attack. And if she's hit by a melee attack, it inflicts move down on the attacker. She gets so many buffs on people that have moved down, but we'll get to that. When this is maxed, you get attack and defense 15%, another 10% if she has a shield, so 25%. She's immune to all attribute debuffs, which is pretty crazy. And then she gets Armor of Ice if she's dying, on top of already having it just passively starting the battle. Good stuff. Now I'm going to show you some of her notable skills, and I'll show you what we're loaded out with for this showcase. So this is the knockback. This is basically Papel Ice Priest on steroids. Just crazy. Knockback, 2 tiles. This is your little AoE, so your cross pattern AoE. She can actually give ice armor to people in this pattern, so the entire team can get it, which is also great. Wonderful for PvP. This is a charge, much like Rawia's charge, so 3 squares away. It's also an instant. So you go over, you'll pass through units, and then you'll debuff them as you're passing through them, maneuver yourself in better, and then do whatever skill you want to do with that. Protection of Ice, this is a reaction, so basically everything does 30% less damage to you as long as it has a move down debuff, which a lot of things are going to have when she's on the battlefield. Or you can choose this reaction, so when her Armor of Ice is broken, it gives everyone move -3, which most units in the game will stop moving at that point that you fight. Awesome ability there. Flash Freezing, this is just the big giant AoE. So if you just want to put up a bunch of frost just for the heck of it, for whatever reason, you're going to push people, you just want to slow them down, there's that. She has the Union Aura. This is probably her least notable ability, but still good. Just a big magic attack. Ice Maid Sword. This one's cool because if someone is either on Frosty Tile or has a movement debuff, she does 30% more damage to them. So if you got like an icy field, she becomes the master. And then the other notable skill, this is the big ice wall. So if there are units in this pattern, she goes ahead and she freezes them as well, and it can sow all types of chaos because the units see something with an HP bar, they start hitting it, even if it's just a big block of ice that has nothing to do with you. The ice is physical immune, so you can still do magic damage to anyone inside of it, which of course Simona is very good at. And this is one of the craziest abilities in the game, to be honest, I think. But then I'll show you what I'm rocking here. So I increased her range. This is what the focus wand does. A little bit extra magic attack when you're unharmed. But of course she has armor up, so she goes unharmed very long time. Gave her this just to give her a little more shield. Not necessarily the best thing for her, but you know, I'm theory crafting here. And then this is something that when she stands by, she gets energy, and then it's got the proc to where she also gets her active skills, reduction, and cooldown. Very useful, actually, for her. Of course, you can always go damage and stuff like that, but she has abilities that have, like, pre-cooldowns, right? Like right here. So when you do eventually cast this, this is on a 5-turn cooldown, so I want that to come back ASAP. This is on a 4-turn cooldown. And these are the skills we're going into combat with. So Ice Maid Sword, for anyone that's on Frosty Tiles, it's going to deal more damage to. This is Ice Shard, this is the armor buff, and this is the big wall. And this is Ice Assault, which is another, gives her Warrior Frost, so it does damage reduction to her. So you can get it from that, you don't necessarily have to get the reaction skill for it. But this is here too, if you want it on this. And let's go ahead and get to the showcase. Let's take her out for a spin. Alright, so this is a good map to showcase. Let's go ahead and get to it. So this is the armor. Put it up in this big an area, so you can easily get your whole team. Alright, let's roll out. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna sweep up to this dude like I was saying. So now he's pretty much taking bonus damage. So here's a demonstration of wall. You see the effect of it already. See all the chaos that caused. And just mow him down. It's funny, the NPCs, they get fixated on anything with a HP bar. So that's another hidden advantage to Ice Wall. Armor's getting a little bit low, but we're on ice, so we still have an advantage. So now, I'm gonna go ahead and get this cat. And I haven't even taken like the AoE, the knockback, the single target DPS. I haven't even taken most of that stuff, and you still see how effective this unit is. Just when the situation calls for it, you got a close ability. You got AoE, you got pushback. Just made mincemeat of that crew. So there you have it. That's your showcase. Don't forget, still has push. Still has single target deeps. Simona's going to be a really good unit. If you're a big PvPer, I would suggest maybe getting her. But otherwise, I know a lot of you are kind of on the fence because we still got a bunch of banners coming up. We got probably Momo, assuming they don't just change things randomly again. We probably got Momo and Nono coming. And possibly a certain chef. So we'll see how all this goes. But yo, the event with her is fire too. I'm gonna make a separate video about that. But anyways, that's it for me. So yo, I'm Showtime Doctor, Showtime DR. You found my YouTube. Hit like and subscribe for the content. I'll see you on the next video. Support A Magic Joe and Dotato. Take care.